Chapter 1070, Strongest Humans. We pick up from last chapter where Lucci and Luffy were fighting Gear 5 versus Awakening, and Nika and the Devil Fruit origins are finally explained by Dr. Vegapunk. On top of everything, Kizaru's actually on his way to Egghead. The cover page for this week is 5 scientists who are gathered for both humanity and the world. The 5 scientists are Vegapunk, Caesar, Judge, Queen, and a mysterious woman that we're not able to identify. We see the continuation of Luffy versus Lucci. Luffy is continuing with the disrespect, bobbing and weaving, dodging left and right with that ultra instinct. He takes down imaginary sunglasses, puts them on just to troll and be dirty against Rob Lucci. In fact, these panels were actually shown at Jump Festa as a preview for this chapter. With everything that's going on, Lucci is just not able to get one hit in on Gear 5 Luffy. So Luffy comes up with this new move called Gum Gum Dawn Rocket, where he stretches the area around him to propel himself and tackle Lucci. As the fight between Luffy and Lucci progresses, Vegapunk continues his explanation of devil fruits and how they work. In this chapter, he goes more in depth about the 3 categories of devil fruits. More specifically, he goes more in depth about the difficulty of replicating each one of those devil fruit categories. He says that Zoan devil fruits are actually the easiest because they're based off of real animals. On the other hand though, it seems like mythical Zoan devil fruits are harder to replicate and may or may not require special conditions of sorts. When it comes to paramecias, the reason why some of the Seraphs have some paramecia devil fruits that already exist is because they're actually the easiest to reproduce. You just grab the DNA of the person, the lineage factor of whoever, and inject it into somebody else or something along those lines. So the Jinbei Seraphim having Senor Pink's devil fruit is actually explained by grabbing Senor Pink's lineage factor and injecting it into the Jinbei Seraphim. It's really that simple, there's nothing more to it. When Vegapunk gets to the Logia devil fruits, he doesn't even want to get into it because he says that replicating Logias is a whole other thing and it's like a whole headache of its own. It is insinuated that there may be a story about how he got Kizaru's powers, however, but we don't get more information on that. Speaking of Kizaru, by the way, we are shown Kizaru with a fleet behind them. He's over here leading them towards Egghead. So the Straw Hats gotta get their together because they have Admiral Kizaru, the Logia of Light, as well as a fleet of Marines behind them, ready to charge in and take them on. And Luffy's gonna be drained of his Gear 5, so it's gonna be up to the rest of the Straw Hats to handle them, unless Kuma comes in and saves the day. So we're just gonna have to see how things play out. When it comes to Kizaru's role in this arc, however, I actually made a video talking about what Kizaru will be doing in this arc, who he will be taking on, and how things will play out now that he's getting inserted into the arc. So feel free to check that video out because it's very relevant with the way things played out this chapter. This is another banger chapter by Oda detailing how devil fruits work, and on top of everything, more of the Gear 5 fight against Awakened Lucci, more devil fruit explanations, Kizaru leading a fleet to Egghead, as well as Sentomaru's fate, who actually is still alive right now and getting healed. In fact, Lucci managed to get control over the Seraphim for now, so we'll see how things play out. Anyway, let me know how you think things are gonna play out. Who will Admiral Kizaru be fighting in this arc? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe, and have a good one.